Oh, right. We're here. Hey,
Drum, do you want to start us off? Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Hey, what's happening, Dangerlings? Little intro for you, explaining some stuff that we're doing. We're opening up a Patreon.
Whoa!
What? Who doesn't know what a Patreon is? I see hands in the corner over there, Ross. No problem. Well, let's explain that, shall we? A patron's a bit like having a patron, right? Yeah.
A patron, you say?
Yes, a patron. That's right.
Back in the days of old when I used to go on regional theatre tours, and people used to pay me, rich people used to pay me to be in theatres.
Exactly, I remember that. Yeah,
like an elderly Beelzebub.
Yeah, you can be our very own Medici family.
Yes.
If you know your Italian Renaissance business, there would be no art if it wasn't for the Medici family, and there will be, there'll be a serious lack of Danger Club without you guys giving us a hand. So, do you want to tell them more about it, Dan? Because
I will, Drummond.
I'm struggling.
The fact that you got Medici in there is just like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to top that. It is very exciting. You've been asking us for a Patreon for ages. People have been saying about it. So if you've been enjoying the Danger Club podcast in the 2.5 years that we have been making this ridiculous show, in the 100 plus episodes, 140 something episodes that we've put out, and you want more content, you want us to make more shows to go on top of it, then this is a way for you to help us to do that. Because I can tell you that running this show is not cheap anymore, and there are not a lot of people who want to advertise on a Pathfinder actual play podcast. So this is a way for you to help us out to make the kind of content we want. But it's not just that, it's a chance for you to get really cool stuff. There are loads of things. If you tune into our latest Dangerous Wednesday, you're going to hear a full rundown of it, and we'll do a full rundown on some of the upcoming intros. But you can get bonus episodes that you had not heard, that you will not hear anywhere else. You can be part of that exclusive club. You can name NPCs for our show. You can get t-shirts. You can have us run games for you. There are so many different things. We've got all sorts of different tiers lined up. We've got a lot of tiers.
I mean, we're going to cry all over you.
No, not those kind of tiers.
We've got a lot of Ross's tears that he shed specifically for this Patreon.
Dan, if I wanted to get into this Patreon and help out the Danger Club podcast, how much money would I need to spend at the lowest tier?
Lowest tier, you can pay £2 a month, and that just helps us out. That we'll put your name on the website. We'll say thank you. £5 a month starts getting you access to the really good stuff. That starts getting you into the bonus episodes, and then from there you can choose however much, and you can do it just for a month. Some of them you can just up your.
Some of it gets pretty crazy.
Some of them are.
Some of it gets cray.
Absolutely insane. If it turns out you are a secret millionaire who has been listening to this show and you would like to bankroll us to make some amazing content and have us make incredible custom things for you, there are options in there for that as well.
If you are that secret millionaire, then I've been spending time and actual tears writing this particular tier just for you, my friend. Thank you in advance, because it's mad.
And it will be tears from all of us, because the amount of work we'll have to put into it, we'll be crying.
We literally come round and we design them an outfit, we make that outfit, we change their hairstyle. Is that right?
It's not far off. Like, we joke, it's not far off that stuff.
Yeah.
At one of them, we'll just give you James.
We've been trying to upload him to various podcasts for a while.
Ain't that right, James?
James, just say something if you want to.
We've got our first patron.
That was
we already
earlier.
gave him away. Sorry.
So,
guys.
ladies and gentlemen, go out, subscribe to our Patreon. We love you.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast. It will destroy you.
Not today. Not today.
Here you go, buddy. Here's the final blow. Oh
no, Fulton! It doesn't work like that.
Let's jump through the void. Let's
go through. Come on, guys.
Let's do it.
No, Fulton! I don't know how much I can hold on.
The road to 200 starts now.
The adventure continues now.
Go.
Time turner.
The time turner has been turned.
It's like a big egg timer. We don't have to call it a
Don't let's call it Tina.
It's an
Hot Tina
hourglass.
time turner.
Basically, Dangerlings, we've got the hourglass back in the studio. Yeah, we love it, don't we?
It's beautiful. It's pink.
We do.
We've got a pink hourglass
Tweet
just
us.
to remind us that we don't go over an hour. Cause,
Yeah.
Because we never do
my
that.
daughter has a pink one that's a lot smaller to remind her how long to brush her teeth for.
Oh, yeah, nice.
2 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does she ignore that the same way we ignore this timer?
Yeah, she's a toddler. She ignores everything.
Yeah.
Well, so do we. We are on the road to 200. It's episode 101. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
No one could blame you for being a short-term thinker, could they, Dan? Like the road to 200. I mean, it's we barely locked the front door on a second journey. You know?
I'm already thinking. I'm already working out
all planned out.
what comes next. Trying to think out bits. After 6 months of sitting on so much stuff that had to come out at the end of episode 100, our 6-part episode 100.
You were sitting on loads of stuff that had to come out.
Yeah, I was. It was just
You must have been backed up. Nobody.
You've been eating a lot of dal, we've been told.
We're back to feces again. We did this.
And who was it? It was Ross. See, we play a Carbon 2185 campaign with Ross, which is all cyberpunk and the neon streets of the future and the grim gritty. What could happen in the shadows? And every game is about shit. Every game is about fecal matter.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed you can remember the name of that game, because every time I try to explain to people, I'm just like, it's Carbon 21 is in the future. And I'm like, basically, if you're going to name a game and it's going to have a year in it, it needs to be a round number. It needs to be 40,000 or 2000 AD or like.
Yeah.
You start messing
Dan
around
gets
with
to
specific dates.
Come
I'm
out
like,
as Blade Runner 2040.
right?
2047. Cyberpunk 2077? Is that right?
Yeah.
They're difficult to remember. And also, there is this massive wave of cyberpunk coming back, which I'm all for. I love my neon, there's that gritty future. But wow, there's a lot of it about the moment, isn't there?
It's clearly a trend that's working for them with the random years, though, because everyone does it.
Yeah.
We used to memorize dates for a living. Like, I'm not going to do it in my social time as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan goes up to second edition, and that's it. That's as far as he goes. Up to 1, 2, and then he'll forget.
Are you trying to say there's 2,185 editions of Carbon? Is that what you're saying?
No, if they bring out a third edition, Dan's not going to remember the name.
Yeah, true.
He's gonna be like, don't remember it.
That's good.
I would love if it took them that long. Oh man, you should play Carbon 1000th edition. It's insane.
I think they've really got it this time. They've really nailed it.
Uses a D4 system. It's mad.
But
It's a
to
good
be honest,
game. You
It's
should
all
play
in
it.
your brain.
yeah, big up that system. Big up the system.
2185 is awesome. We love that game. Big up Carbon.
All we do in it is go to restaurants. Like,
Yeah.
I've no idea what any of the rules for that game are, because all we do in it is eat noodles.
I mean, Scott won a pink car last night. That was pretty good.
I did.
Yes.
Ross, what did you name that pink car?
Shagger.
So in our just like, this is just insight, right? In our Patreon, one of the rewards is you can have one of us run a game for you. These are just little gems of Ross. You know?
Just so you know, if you want a game run by Ross, you'll get shit and cars called Shagger.
Called Shagger.
But I tell you what, I more often than not, there is at least one moment where I laugh until I cry. It was so funny. So funny.
It's a great game, man.
It's a great game.
I was losing my mind last night because we played it over Zoom and we do like the audio share so Ross can play music to us and just plays like cyberpunk music through. And for the whole thing, I'm sitting there thinking like, he's played a lot of really sad music like during this. It's like sad piano music during this whole game. Like, it doesn't really seem to fit. And it sounds really Kevin MacLeod. I don't know why it sounds like a who does a lot of gaming music. And I'm like, why is this? And then at the end of it, we finished. I hung up the call and the music kept playing. And I thought Ross was in my house. I was terrified. And I realised I'd had Roll20 open on a different tab because I was using the dice roller, and I still had the soundtrack from our Starfinder game playing on it. So I was just like, just this constant piano loop for 4 hours or how long.
So were you playing another game whilst playing in Ross's game, Dan?
No, I needed the dice roller for it because I'd already packed all of the dice away.
Dan, you've
for this.
scorned people for playing other games whilst playing your game before. That's a real change. That's a real shift, Dan.
I'm a player now. I'm off the rails. Once I'm out from behind this desk, I'm a menace to society.
He's off the grid.
Yeah. He's making up for lost time. He's playing 2 games at once. Just literally, yeah.
So like last week, man, that mate,
Right?
Yeah.
Episode 100. We finished it.
We
Part
did.
6.
In
That's
6
right.
parts, yeah. That was easy.
Yeah, well easy.
Easy.
I'll tell you what I noticed from it is
What?
that if you wanted proof that we don't, well, Dan tries very hard to plan these things, but there's nothing he can do. If you listen to what happens at the end of 99, right? Just Fulton turns up, but what happens at the end of 100 is that Ross turns up with a bunch of other people, and obviously that's supposed to be the same thing happening, right? I don't know. Have a little listen, but there's obviously
Make up your own minds. Who knows? Conspiracy? QAnon? We're not sure.
What really happened? What really happened is you can't plan these things because Sickwolf came through. You know, there was no stopping them.
I kind of thought they might, and I think you guys did amazingly on that one, because whenever you do time jumps in a podcast or in a game or anything where you foreshadow something that's going to happen in a game where people can do anything, you are opening yourself up for carnage. And it's like, we're all basically driving in the dark when we get that. I at least know where we're trying to get to, but you guys are have no headlights and no map and are just trying to somehow get to this point where Fulton walks out of a portal, and somehow we all still made it there, albeit by taking 6 episodes recorded over half of a year with a pandemic in the middle.
Yeah.
But we've made it.
Yeah, and I'd sort of echoing Drum. I see it as very much the end of episode 99. It's like the end of a season, one of those big HBO seasons or something like that. It's like, oh my god, he steps heroically through the light, and then in the beginning of this season, just the other sort of plop through at the back. So it just sort of the camera pans around a bit. Like he's standing there all bold, being like, "I've returned," and then the others go.
But I also felt because it was described like, there he is, dun, 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 Fulton, and then when we did it in the episode, he came through and went, hello.
Hello.
Just completely changed the atmosphere of what had been set up beforehand.
Big up you, Ross, for doing that. That was hilarious.
that was
Big up Ross for saying hello.
Best work you've done, mate. Best work you've done.
Big up hellos.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't tell you
Big up greetings.
because this is a new season.
Shout out to Waven.
Shout out body language.
Yeah.
Also, tweet us handshakes because you're out.
Yeah, you're out of the game, man. Handshakes are gone.
Handshakes have gone.
Handshakes are gone. The elbow's in.
Anyone happy with the handshake going?
Yes.
I'm fine.
I am. I'm good. I'm good with the handshake going.
I miss a hug. I miss a hug.
I miss a hug, yeah.
I mean, they were useful. They had their situations, sort of, sort of post-sex. Just have a little polite handshake. It's a great way to end it, and then everyone knows how they feel, and off we go.
Wow.
Jeez.
I did.
I'm just trying to do the maths in my head. Can we leave that in? Can we?
Well, yeah.
I think it's okay.
You didn't like that? Here's dessert. I did high five someone after sex one time.
What?
I prefer a bow. I think
great. This is fantastic.
so we're into a whole new season, effectively. Episode 101, we're starting. I forgot to say, it's like Battlestar Galactica. We're going to jump ahead 2 years. Bubba's fat now.
Yeah. So, of course, 101 to our American listeners means, that's the beginner's course. So are we going back to the beginning? Are we breaking it down?
Take it back to basics. Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's jump back with the Danger Club podcast and see where we go. I can tell you, I am really excited about this because this is the first time in a long while that we haven't been trying to get somewhere by some point in terms of the story. Like, for the whole, since Master of the Living God, we've been like, episode 100's coming up, and then for episode 100 it's 6 episodes, all of the Lockdown Legends, they've got to be a certain length. Now we're out. This can take as long as it needs to take. We can explore this world, and we can sort of I don't want to say the day is yours, but
I heard it. I don't know about you,
but
guys.
it is certainly,
I've written it down.
we're certainly in that territory.
We've all got 2 characters as well.
Yeah,
so at the moment.
True.
I feel like I may not say very much during this episode because there are a lot of player characters in this scene at the moment. Let's set it out. Let's lay it out where we are, because it's been episode 99 since we saw some of these characters. It's been a long time since we saw them. So we are in the streets of the city of Absalom. It is late morning, so Absalom's pretty busy, so there are a lot of market stalls around. And standing at one end of the street, amongst a dissipating sort of cloud of magic, there is standing Fulton Battlestone, Ed Johnson, Uthgar Havernax, Kevan Burvine, and Brimbone. The army of Sickwolf. Army? There's 3 of them plus. There's
3-man army, mate.
Stepped out, and of course Fulton's glowing axe that he's holding in his hands. And they look awful. They have been tortured and starved for months on end, marched around, taken to the Isle of Terror, hung up in manacles, and escaped from an undead hellhole. They look awful. They haven't eaten in ages. On the other side of the street, there is standing Caragor Onefang, Beelzebub Bigsby III, Bubba Von Hoops, Velda Cairnblight, and Shania Rain, and Philippe, and Jam Jam. To put all together, they have been at a dwarf rave until the early hours of this morning, gone home and had a couple of hours sleep before being woken up when they really wanted to spend a day in bed. And I haven't been in the first situation, but having been in that situation, I'm pretty sure that this party looks worse than the other party right now. You also bailed out of bed and just ran out of the Flowering Heart as it exploded. So many of you are probably still in your bedclothes, just holding your equipment that you dragged out there, and these two groups are just standing staring at each other across the street as Fulton has stepped out from the wisps of magic. There's the sound of a box hitting the ground as just the local passers-by just kind of drop things at what has just happened and just stare. And for the first time in ages since you've been in Absalom, the whole street seems kind of quiet as you all just stare at each other. Sickwolf, Friends, and Danger Club. What would you like to do?
Oh, Shania would like to run over to Fulton and embrace him bodily and say, Fulton! Fulton! Oh my goodness, how are you? I've missed you so much.
So much has happened. I've missed you. And he gives her a hug as well. And he sort of goes over to Velda and Caragor, sort of hugs them as well.
Yes. Where have you been?
What the fuck?
Colin's indignation is palpable in the room.
He sort of gestures a fist to Bubba, just sort of.
Right, hold on a minute, man. Okay,
the
fine.
Civil War.
Yeah. cool. Yeah,
joins the other team.
You know they were together for quite a long time. You do remember that, don't you?
Yeah. No, he goes and hugs Bubba.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, mate. We've all recorded that. We know what's going on.
Bubba, the afterthought hoops.
Bubba sees everyone, right? And sees Fulton standing with Sickwolf, who he is an original member of. Back in the day, he was the one who killed the wolf and everything. So he runs over and goes, "Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Brimbone goes over and hugs Bubba and looks confusedly at Fulton and the rest of them.
Yeah.
Bubba.
Oh, it's so good to see you, Brimbone. It's been a long time.
Why did you trip over my name?
I'm just so overwhelmed by the fact that Fulton just fist bumped me and hugged everyone else. Do you know what I mean?
He said that he knew you.
Yeah, right.
Don't worry about that, Bubba. Remember our old special handshake? Should we do it right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
Do this wicked handshake that we've.
It's about us. It's about us. Because he's so small, Kevan has to do a backflip and jump over to do some of the stuff. He has to dodge a talon and stuff. But it looks slick as fuck.
And it ends with like a snake, doesn't it? Because we killed that snake.
That's right, yeah.
Can I get this straight? The Sickwolf already has their hands in the middle Sickwolf team thing, and then aside from that, Bubba and Kevan came up with their own private handshake.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Caragor sees that handshake and tries to immediately replicate it with the nearest person to me. Who is that nearest person?
It is Jam Jam.
Jam Jam. Caragor turns around. Do it, come on, do this thing.
Try the back. Oh, it landed on my head.
Oh, you're a pater, mate. You're a pater.
Fulton, what are you doing with this lot? This is mental.
So, it's a long story, really. I went back to Etrin's Folly, and
I'll tell you what, no, just before we start, this is going to be a long one. Can we get some breakfast and go and get a drink? And then you can tell us the story, because it's cold. Setting
Well,
me-
The hotel just burnt down
I
due
know.
to a lightning bolt that I think Fulton summoned somehow.
Yes.
So could we maybe, just to have some reassurance that this lot aren't immediate threats and I don't have to see them? Do you know what I mean, Fulton?
Absolutely.
God.
I'd like to find out who everyone is, you know.
Yeah, are they with
Is
you?
that Caragor One Fang? Oh my God,
Oh,
I can't believe I can see this. The Danger Club. Jesus.
So this
what
was
are y'all
part
doing
of it.
here?
Caragor immediately goes for his sword, aren't they?
No,
still?
no, you don't need to. I see him going towards his sword. No, so he was here. He was going to kill me because he found out about.
Shall kill him, yeah?
No, because he found out
you
about.
suited man.
Oh, I see you, you unsuited man.
Well, I see
found
that
out-
this suit isn't very suitable to both of us.
Who's this geezer? What's going on?
Why do they keep saying suits? This is some kind of macho thing. I do not need to compete in this competition.
I'm so confused.
How long can we keep this up?
The whole episode.
When was the last time any of us had a gig? Hours.
Yeah, right.
So basically, he was supposed to kill me because he found out about Uncle Gooden. You know how much he loved Uncle Gooden. Gooden.
Did we kill Uncle Guggen as well?
Are you actually Fulton, or are you some sort of imposter?
Oh no!
Sell us something only Fulton would know.
You want some chew cheese?
Oh, right, it's disgusting.
I could tell that it was Fulton just from his hug. I know this man's hug. Every time I hug him, it feels a special Fulton way, so I know.
Caragor just goes, "Oh, special Fulton way, is it?"
Yeah, why?
No, just wondering.
Where the hell are we? I don't know where we are. What is
Yeah,
this
where
place?
are we? Where are you?
No, you're here as well.
We're asking together. Where the hell are we? And who is this birdie man?
This is
Wait,
Absalom.
mate,
sorry.
don't. I appreciate what you're saying, but I'm not a bird. All right, don't. I'm just having an argument with myself now. I don't know you. All right, who is this? My name is. I can't do this too much.
Don't worry.
My name is Ed Johnson.
You're in Absalom, the city at the centre of the world.
Absalom.
Right. And how did you get here?
I'm going to... You keep interrupting every time I try to explain the story.
Sorry, Fulton. You're absolutely right. I did interrupt you.
Yes, go on, Fulton, explain. Explain and tell them the eldritch horrors that brought us here. These imposters looking at us like we don't belong here. Let me tell them.
So
Father, who is this jabbering hairball?
I'm not sure who anyone is here at the moment, not even who I am.
So basically, shut up, everyone. So I met Ed Johnson on the way to Etran's Folly. He basically was really annoyed that we killed Uncle Gooden, but then I explained to him in a really, really precise detail about why Uncle Gooden was a bad guy.
It was so convincing.
It was really like I explained everything, all the backstory and all the plot of what we did to him and how he did things to things.
Wait a second. The real Fulton wouldn't have done that.
I'm still suspicious.
You think this is some kind of a false Fulton?
Well, the real Fulton never remembers anything about anything he's done. He can barely remember what he did this morning.
Very well, Falston.
False.
Anyway, let me finish and then you can just call me false if you want. So, then I went to Etran's Folly and then found out that my brother was killed by, was ordered by a woman. I can't remember her name.
No, this is sounding more like Fulton now. Yes,
Lilithan or something like that.
In Fulton's defense, it turns out she was highly inconsequential when it came to it.
Anyway, so we found her. I gouged her eyes out with my thumbs, and I said this really cool line in my head, which is what a lot of times I think, but then it came out kind of weird. I said, "Eye for an eye makes the whole world blind," and now I'm gonna make you blind. And then I scooped her eyes out with my thumbs, and then I threw her into a river, and she's probably still alive, but she's horribly maimed. And I got my revenge finally for my brother. And then anyway, we went back home, and then I saw my brother in like ghost form, and he said there's no one in hell. And then loads of zombie things came out of the forest and were like, "Oh, bloody hell, we're gonna eat you." Oh,
Were they all from where you're from?
No, it's just I can't do I can't do the accent of a zombie.
You can't do a zombie accent. That's completely fair enough. Carry on.
And after that, before that, actually, MZ is in my axe.
It's like the
What?
Wait, what?
MZ is in my axe.
MZ, what, the bloke who died? Like,
So they were. We got captured by those zombies. Oh no, that is the next bit. We got captured.
Can you let MZ out of your axe, please?
No, wait. So we got captured by the zombies, and then we got taken to the Whispering Tyrants.
You have scenes of Whispering Tyrants?
No,
that's correct.
Yeah,
well,
we were
kinda.
Yeah, we were stored in a tower, and then what I did is I used my thighs to squash.
He used his thighs to squash a zombie skeleton, and the head popped off. And
head popped off. And then basically this guy with the big mouth, and he was like, "Yeah, I know you know the shard. It calls to you like it calls to me. Where is it?" And I was like, "I'm not telling you nothing." And then we escaped. He was about to kill me, and then MZ appeared as a ghost and stopped the blade, and I had a fight with him, and then we got transported here, and he got sucked off into my axe.
All right, I'm convinced. Welcome back, Fulton.
This is the most incredible story. Jesus Christ!
I saw it with my own eyes. That goddamn good-looking son of a bitch came back up from the dead, and he saved all our asses.
And this was before someone sucked him off.
Well, as we were coming through this portal to see you guys, sorry, Shania, everyone here, I don't want to say guys, don't want to genderize, you know what I'm saying? He kind of just disappeared into Fulton's axe.
Yeah,
there.
Look. Into his axe, into his axe.
Say something.
Caragor immediately goes over and goes,
Fulton, only you can hear me.
Oh, he said only I can hear him.
Come on, that sounds like the start of a cult, mate.
Could you tell Caragor to stop shouting?
He said, "Can you stop shouting?"
But it takes a lot of effort to speak, Fulton.
Okay. Oh, he said it takes a lot of effort to speak.
Oh, does it take a lot of effort if you're technically...
It sounds like he's gone now.
And then and then the axe kind of... Can I do this, Dan?
Yeah.
The axe jumps out of Fulton's hands and just lands on the floor.
Whoa. See?
Whoa.
He lives in me. He lives...
I cannot believe that we are all once again here in the same space as each other.
As the axe hits the floor, Caragor just in his mind replays that time that MZ tripped over before we fought Spears Morgan, before the door spins around and goes, "It is him."
Yeah. So, who are these people?
Yeah, I'd quite like to know what's going on. I mean, who's this sort of long leggy lady? Hello, love. Hate it. What's the fuck? What do you mean you call me love? What the fuck is this kind of shit? Hold on, darling. It's all right. I'm not really. How do you try to fuck you? What the fuck you doing? You calling me all these fucking names? And she kicks him so hard he flies about 10 meters. Disappears over a hill.
Oh, he's dead.
Well, Shania, I know these people. I know they're all right.
He's a misogynistic motherfucker fucking calling me fucking darling and shit.
Shania, it's Keyvan Burvine, that is.
I strongly advise that you step back, scythe bearer.
Whoa.
You shall fear
you want me to step back?
the wrath of
step
Sickwolf.
Oh, that's right.
T-Man comes running in. Sorry about that. There's obviously been some kind of misunderstanding. Look, you're mistaking my colloquialisms here, all right? I don't know what kind of, if you think I'm trying to come onto you or something, but I'm afraid I don't flow that way, all right? I'm more interested in, male intimacy, if you know what I mean, all right?
Genuinely thought you were going to say badgers or something. Up until this point, I had no idea. Yes. I thought you were going to say small burrowing animals.
No, yes, male badgers.
I'm not opposed to animals either, but the one thing is I would never be misogynist. I'm not looking at you that way is what I'm trying to say, okay? I enjoy a good sausage, all right?
Fulton.
Look.
Fulton. Fulton.
Yes.
Maybe we should go round and introduce ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's a better way of doing it. You're
So,
right.
everyone...
You can't hear that. Only Fulton's going to hear it.
So, everyone, my axe said that we should each go around individually and introduce...
Don't call me my axe.
I mean, MZ said that we should go around and introduce each of us.
That's exactly what he would have said.
Shall I go first? Well, I feel better now. You can see in my voice I'm a little bit more happier now I've seen all you.
Fulton, you're the only one that everybody in this group knows.
Yes.
Actually, I know everyone. Oh, no, I don't know this guy, the old guy. He'll leave me out of this.
I don't know who he is.
So, my name's Fulton Battlestone. I'm a dwarf. I'm a fighter. I got this axe. And I'm a purveyor of shoe cheese and also pocket meat as well.
I see, we're doing 2 truths and 1 lie.
Hello, Beelzebub Bixby the Third, and this is my alchemical familiar Jam Jam.
I have business cards if you would like them.
Oh, me, sorry. I was just contemplating the nature of business cards from a fleshy jam thing. Alright, okay. I'm Caragor One Fang. I've never lost a fight to man nor beast, or did lose a fight to a lady one time, though she was dead, so I'm not sure it counts, and then there were them demon dogs, but I've never lost a fight to man nor beast. Sometimes, I just did a show, actually. Yeah, Cara Bonhara. You ever heard of Cara Bonhara?
But I mean, I have.
I have, yes.
No, I was not looking at you, Shania and Velda. Obviously, I'm looking at that big fella and the little gnome you just punted across the other side of the city.
Oh, you meant me?
Yeah, I meant you, obviously. Can you not see where my one eye is looking? It's really obvious.
But it's quite small. You must have a problem with depth perception there. Yes, because how do you aim your... Anyway, all right. You're still pretty good with the arrows? Anyway, never mind. So, all right, I haven't heard of Cara Bonhara, no. My name's Kevan Burvine, and I like to hunt down beasts and monsters and things of that nature and find stuff, and, I'm quite good at hiding in places due to my shimmery nature. So
doesn't stop you getting booted by a tall Dralo, does it?
Yeah, no, all right, okay, well pointed out. You've got a good point there.
That was really funny.
That one. Who are you? Shania Ren, ex Disney princess type person, but now just really fucking spiky. And I love my friends and fuck you. Okay, great. You're a weirdo.
All right, that's fair enough. Uthgar Havanax, descended from dragons, slayer of beasts, and eater of foods.
What did you just say?
Well, it's more like a blood transfusion, to be honest. But yeah,
you said descended from dragons.
Yeah, I like that glamour up a bit,
I never knew that.
Oh well, you never asked.
Well, it's clearly my failings. Why would you... something as gratuitously eldritch as that, I should have known. You were the first person to tell me. I would have been able to look things up with you and your ancestry and your heritage.
I mean, that's the fire that I keep doing, and stuff.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Did you not... Have you not had that conversation?
What, are you descended from something as well?
Yeah, fae. Sort of fairy folk.
Oh, not just a wispy romantic notion.
Yeah, hey. Wispy and romantic is what I'm all about.
This is Brimborn. He's doesn't pay attention. There we are. See,
I am Brimborn, and I am too busy looking into the Eldritch Vale beyond that, from which can... What are you into?
Oh, I didn't realize it's my friends from Entrance Folly. Oh, sorry.
Beelzebub, did you not get that? I got that straight away.
No.
I was really excited.
I have something in my ear.
You said both ear and eye, and then pointed to your head at the same time.
Yes.
Same old Beelzebub.
Did you not see me and Kivan? We did that whole snaky handshake thing we used to do.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you came up with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, never mind. Good to see you.
Yes, it's been a while. These are my friends. It's almost unrealistic that we would all meet in this.
Well, we did just land in a lightning bolt, apparently, in these fine folks' hotel.
My name's Bubba. Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to jump in. My name's Bubba Von Hoops. I'm a bard. You might have heard of me. You might have seen Hoops and Scripts. We used to play in Yanderhof and Yanderhof. What are you talking about? I've never seen you in there. Have you not? Nah, man. No, I've never seen you do a gig there. Mind you, I never
never went into the city that much. You know what I mean?
Wait.
My name is
Baba Von Hoops, you used to do with Peppy Scripps or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hoops and Scripps. Oh my God, did you see us?
I used to be a fan.
I mean,
was
we
an
know each other anyway, don't
fan.
we?
I had a little poster on my wall.
Yeah,
I loved it. It was beautiful. What happened to you two?
Oh, we broke up. She's a bit of a dick.
Yes,
Well, that is a shame. Never meet your heroes. That's what they say.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, we know each other. Like, I think we're getting a bit confused again, aren't we?
No, I mean for me. Never
Oh,
meet
right,
your,
yeah,
like,
sorry,
this is
yeah.
a terrible story for me to hear right now.
Right, I see, yeah.
You know, that you're broken up and that she was a, whatever.
My name is Ed Johnson. I'm not sure what's going on here, but yeah, I'm having a good time. Is my suit dirty or what?
No, look, this is all very nice. Velda Cairnblight, wizard, cold, want breakfast, hungover. Can we go somewhere and talk about this other than the bloody streets?
Listen, as
Excuse
well.
me,
Nice to meet you.
Did you just say you're a wizard?
Yes. You fellow spellcaster.
Oh,
eh?
yeah, you two are
Indeed, I am.
wizards.
I'm not a wizard.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
No, look at him. I mean, well,
Clearly not a wizard.
Clearly
obviously.
not a wizard.
No, I mean, you
Start
do.
with Velda Cairnblight is wearing a hat, first and foremost.
Yes, you do a bit of magic, though. Do you know
It's
what I mean?
not a bit of magic. It's not a bit of magic. Myself and people like Velda reach into the veil, peel it back, and we withdraw eldritch goods, the likes of which you could not comprehend. Big, juicy, round ones.
Bubba just starts doing dancing lights.
do you know what? It's really nice to meet
juggling
another practitioner of magic, somebody who appreciates it. I'm not appreciated around here.
Do you find it hard hanging around with these kind of people as well?
I do rather, yes, sometimes, yes.
Sometimes
Yeah, I
you're
do
just-
music. I do music and magic.
And then
Look.
Brimbo goes, yes, you do.
So does Jam Jam. Do it, Jam Jam.
Don't, Jam Jam. Don't. Please don't.
Or go on, let them
Jam Jam has already got out a little top hat and a wand.
Oh, look, he's got a tiny hat. Go on, do it.
Where did he pull it from?
Is it made of flesh?
Do your song, Jam Jam, right now, impromptu, for us all.
My name's Jam Jam and I'm the best. My father made me from his flesh.
He does a little tap dance with his hat. His feet stick to the ground as he does. It's more of a squelch dance than a tap dance.
I tell you what, it's hypnotic, isn't it? I mean, look at that.
Aye, guys, listen. We need to talk about the thing. The
What thing?
SHARD thing.
Oh, yeah, it's a shard. Yeah.
Actually, so do we. We need to talk about it.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything. You there, random man who dropped his box. Don't worry about that.
No.
He said shart. Shart. He's going to talk about his shart. That's when you fart, but you
Fulton,
also...
the word shard isn't actually that conspicuous. You could have shards of anything. You're making it worse.
You're actually making it worse,
Yeah.
Fulton.
Sorry.
You're making it worse.
But it's good to see you again, Fulton.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, and when you did the eyes, did you get them knuckle deep all the way into your joints?
Yeah, well, and I think, they got to the joints.
Yeah, good lads. Good lads.
And now, although I don't feel any different. I thought I would feel like complete... I feel a little bit better, but... I know that I said bye to my brother and saw MZ. I'm kind of feeling a bit better now.
They do say, Fulton, that when you go for revenge, you have to dig 2 graves. One for the person that you kill, and for the fucking next one that you kill, and the next one, and the one after that.
Hey, high five!
Wait,
So
I
you-
see you, mate.
Are you talking about sort of a mass grave then?
What?
Well, you said 2 graves, but that was more than 2 people. So
Oh, it was just a metaphor. It's a Belton thing. You won't understand.
good.
Do you know what? I think that perhaps Velda was right. Now that the surprise is finishing off, I have the worst fucking headache in the world.
so tired.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
me too,
and we
man.
have some important things to discuss, do we not?
Yeah, but it seems that we only have important things to discuss with just Fulton. I don't know about this other lot. Do you?
Well, yes, thank
don't
you
know.
all for your
Haven't you missed?
services.
Don't you want to see me again? Is that what's going on? I want to hang around with you guys. Now I know you're the good guys. You know
I mean,
what I mean?
let's have a cap on it or something. Let's say we can have 6 people maximum in a venue or something like that. I don't know, because I mean, it's a lot of a lot of us in there. There's a lot of us at the
I have to
moment.
say I'm extremely confused. So,
Maybe it's time.
Well, look, sorry.
No, I was going to say
Sorry,
something
Ed.
profound, but no, you go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say something practical. Look, you all look like shit. We feel like shit, so why don't you go and book yourselves into a hotel, and then we'll go and talk to Fulton in the pub and get some breakfast.
We will book ourselves into a hotel.
Brimbone looks past at the hotel that's on fire and goes,
We will go to another part of the city and look for a hotel.
I think that's best, yeah.
Sounds like a good plan, mate. Let's hole up for a while, because that was an awful lot of adventure, having just come off from, we were just looking after animals for a while there.
Brimbone flexes his fingers and looks around and looks at the destruction of the hotel and goes,
Be honest. Did we kill anyone when we arrived here? Do I have to heal anybody?
There might be a few casualties over there.
Brimbone starts looking for casualties.
There is, you can just see one old woman sitting outside. She's dragged like a chair and a table out the front of the ruined hotel and is just sitting at it, thumbing through a guest book.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you injured?
No, breakfast is off though.
Darn.
Don't worry about it, it was rubbish.
Oh, really, was it?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh, dear.
She serves bees.
You serve bees, madam?
Did you destroy my hotel with magic?
That is absolutely fair. I wish you a good day and good luck with the bees.
How dare you. She goes back to her book.
Well, she's fine and terse.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't exactly. It was an accident.
Nonetheless, Kievan, you are quite right. It was an accident, but the people of Absalom will not see it that way when they see people materialize from a lightning bolt. In fact, I should imagine that some kind of high-powered magic authority is on its way here now, and I will finally get to talk to, apart from Velda Cairnblight, another useful magic user.
And Bubba Von Hoops, yeah?
Yeah, yes, it's you, isn't it? How are those claws?
You want to hang out and wait for this higher power, or should we not just bug in Scarpa and go and... Because I'm feeling a little bit... I'm not feeling top quality right now.
That'll be your teleport nausea. That'll happen a lot.
Oh, right.
I'm used to it.
I mean, we have just been through a thing. I nearly died. I got a big hole in my side here.
I bet we've been through things that these people could never understand.
Exactly. I mean, not meaning to brag, they all look hungover, but we've just taken on the Whispering Tyrant and lived. So, and I've not eaten anything, and I was in a cage for days. And
Caragor looks mortified.
Although I did learn the subtle art of sack sucking. Get me going, it did. No context, I'm off.
Fulton, are you coming with us?
Now the group's split again, and you guys are heading down one road and the Danger Club are heading down the other. I'm sort of in the middle, just looking at both going,
Fulton, it's all right. Just go with the people that you like the most. Obviously, just pick the people.
Brimbo says something. Caragor goes, "Aye, Fulton, just obviously make the obvious choice, and just
Philippe wanders over and draws a chalk circle around Fulton and just shrugs and looks at you all.
Sorry. Now, on second thoughts, you can keep him.
Velda.
No, I'm joking.
We'll keep in contact. There might be some event that has linked us inextricably, and we cannot rely on these others to maintain any form of communication. The dwarf has just shat himself again, so let us keep in contact.
He does that quite a lot, and yes, I'd be fascinated to have a conversation about the eldritch nature of your powers at some point. Fascinating. I draw my power from an arcane. Anyway, let's
I would be fascinated to finish a sentence.
Information, have you? Is that you're right? You've swapped information.
Yeah, can we do the arcane equivalent of that?
Yeah,
that's
fine.
Facebook.
Right. So whatever that is, there you go.
The
Great.
book of faces.
I burn my sigil onto your arm.
It's incredibly painful
you later.
for both of you.
he goes with the Danger Club. I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm just going to catch up with the Danger Club. Well, we are all the Danger Club now, really.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
Now, look here. No, come on.
The Danger Club.
So rubbish name.
Danger Club?
Danger.
Hey!
They're not even holding
There's
the clubs.
absolutely no... I mean, if they want to become Sickwolf, that's fine, but I'm definitely not being anything to do with the Danger Club.
Why have you named yourself after a feeble animal?
Yes.
No. It's like a sick wolf.
I consider myself a danger wolf. Like I'm in both camps really, because I was a founding member of Sickwolf, and then I joined the Danger Club, so Danger Wolf. Danger Wolf.
Yes, I am also a Danger Wolf.
Well, you know what they say, a friend to all is a friend to none. Yes.
Caragor's jaws dropped when...
Why are you being such a...
Because I'm tired and I'm hungry and I'm really hungover. I only got about an hour's sleep. I was partying with bloody dwarves again.
Caragor's jaw dropped when Bubba said that thing, and he goes, well, Danger Wolf isn't necessarily a better name, and then turns away to himself and goes, it's not a better name. It's not a cooler name.
Yeah.
I wish I was a Danger Wolf.
Danger Wolf's pretty cool, but
cool.
I'm going to have it tattooed on my talons.
That would be incredibly painful.
I'm going to scratch it into my own arm, I reckon.
Worse, why don't you just arcane
Okay.
burn a sigil into your arm like the good people do,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Oh, I probably couldn't, actually.
I mean, I'd do it, but I'd have to do an abbreviation, so maybe sort of like
Shorthand for you.
DWO or something. No, dual.
Right, it's been lovely seeing you again, but I don't think I can keep up this two-team thing for much longer. So I'm going to go with the Danger Club because we were dealing with something at the moment.
Yeah, very much on the case.
Caragor's just keeping track of the numbers on the whose side, and then just casts an auspicious eye back at Uthgar. Yeah, got more.
I'd do you all anyway.
Good.
Yeah.
It's just more of us that went there.
There
Seems to
is
be
more of
popular,
us,
so
yeah.
Whatever.
it's all right.
He's just shot himself and wants to get himself scratched up, so you're welcome to him.
I'm not really a part of any group here.
Yeah, you're not.
So,
No, not really.
I mean, thanks for letting me leave with some dignity.
I am sorry, Ed Johnson, but I am deeply confused. You went with the initial thing of supporting Uncle Gooden, and then while you're on a mission, you sought down Fulton to try and kill him. I am struggling to rectify these worlds with our own. Do you know what I mean?
He convinced me that I was going to come and kill all of y'all.
Okay, great. Caragor and Sheets both his cookeries. That's something I can understand, finally.
You were a dead man. Everyone here was dead.
Hey, Johnson? Is that
What the fuck?
you? Noel looks across as Hound comes walking up.
Hound, don't kill anyone. Look,
People we've been tracking.
you have to trust me on this.
What?
Danger Club, Sickwolf, it's been nice knowing y'all. I think I need to take this all up for a deep conversation about why we shouldn't kill any of y'all, alright? If we meet again, my crossbow is yours.
So this is very good to know. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Ed.
Goodbye. Come on, you.
All right, fine. I mostly sell skincare products now. And do you want to become a salesperson with me? Got a really good scheme. I can give you a starter set. They just kind of walk off. And
Not really. I'm kind of a mercenary
Ed.
now. I'm pretty well trained.
I
don't want to sell things. That's the mug's game.
Pretty well trained.
Oh, that's one person left.
I do feel like the room is a little lighter all of a sudden.
Well, all right, let's lighten the load. Uthgar, can I just jump up on your shoulder for a moment? That kick really took something out of me. Is that all right?
All right.
Thanks very much. He clambers up on his shoulder and sort of nestles in and tries to go to sleep like a little baby.
He's actually quite sweet when he's asleep, you see. Right, come on then. Let's go. Beelzebub, you come in.
Are you gonna let that half orc talk to you like that, Uthgar?
What?
One with the eye patch.
Oh, he seems a bit angsty. I wouldn't worry about it. You know, the empty can rattles the most, you know. Man, not beast.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes, of course. I too get in cans.
What, you weren't intimidated by him, were you?
No, not at all. No, I was just wondering if you seem to want to square up to you, but that's fine.
He's tiny.
It's just they've taken Fulton, so...
I don't know, I think he'll be back, to be honest. We've been through a lot. I mean, what's he been through with them, eh?
Probably not much.
No, probably nothing.
I don't know about Fulton. Fulton just seemed to get us into a lot of trouble, guys, you know? he really killed people.
true.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what?
He really, stuck the... He freaks me out.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I mean, I'm a fighter. I've seen some things, but that eye thing, that was
pretty something else. Keith and I forgot how fucking adorable you were when you got sleepy.
I know. Look at his little dimples. Look at that.
And he's shimmering different colours as well as he's...
Gone all leafy colours, isn't
He's
he?
like a glimmer baby.
he's the cutest of all of us, says the guy with the box, who's now standing with Sickwolf.
I forgot who you are. Are you a Danger Wolf or are you a...
Sorry, I just thought everybody on the street was... I thought we were just picking sides. I came over here.
Have you got any money?
My name's Jeff.
Have you got any money?
Well, I've got these lovely cinnamon rolls.
Oh, well, that'll do. Right, they're in. Let's go.
Pretty good. How do you feel about poorly animals?
Well, I had a dog once, and it got real sick. It got real sick, and my dad said, Jeff, your dog's getting real sick. You got to do something about that. And I said, Papa, because I was real small back then, so I had a real small voice. I said, but Papa, what do I do about the dog? Oh, Rusty, I don't want to. Maybe he'll get better. And Papa said, nope, he's not going to get better. So, Jeff, you're just going to have to deal with it. And I tell you, I dealt with it.
Bye. And Brimbone leans all the way in with magic flickering around his eyes and around his tattoos. Looking after the sick dog who you have loved for a very long time, I presume.
Yeah, he's right here. He gestures to just a dog across the street that's going through a bin. That's Rusty.
And then, very well, go look after your dog.
All right. Rusty, come here, boy. Yeah. Come here. The dog bites him and stops going for the cinnamon rolls.
Brimbone shows the arcane sigil of Vernon to my belt. Accept pain for friendship. Accept it.
Look, I don't know about you, but I'm knackered. Let's go get some food.
I wonder if they've got an Arcanium here. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but let's go.
Arcanium.
Adorable.
Sickwolf make their way off out of the street, leaving the Danger Club together to go and find some breakfast. So you go and find a tavern a little way away from the destroyed hotel. People kind of go about their business again, but you make your way a little further into the foreign quarter and find somewhere just around the corner from the Pathfinder Society, the Grand Lodge, where you're able to sort of sit down and get a table and kind of blend into the crowd. It's a busy morning, so there's a lot of people about. Once you're away from that street, everyone's just getting on with their day, so it's not hard for you to find a table somewhere, just get some food and some drinks and sit down together and talk without being particularly disturbed or overheard.
I come back from the bar with a couple of ales, a couple of yak's milks, and a dwarven ale for Fulton. I set him in front of him.
Thanks, Carragher.
Doesn't even say anything this time. He's just happy to see him. He doesn't even blink. Great to see you, mate.
It's good to see you. So, what happened to you guys while I was gone?
And then Carragher, having listened to all of the antics by Sickwolf, goes, We went to a party.
Couple of parties.
Did a gig. We got in a bar fight. Except, no, we didn't. We pacified ourselves out.
I was like in this standoff with this geezer, and I like made him look stupid. But then I rocked the house, and like all these like Tengus were like, oh yeah, and they all love us now.
Yeah, nice work.
Yes, I did some neck rubs. We did some real good neck rubbing with some people. It was nice. And made some friends.
Bubba had his instrument stolen, and then I stole it back, and then I had to give it back. I wanted to burn it, but I had to give it back.
It was a confusing time, but what we've learned is that Bubba came out on the high ground, on the moral high ground.
Yes.
And who's that? He points at Beelzebub.
How dare you?
Says Jen.
I am Beelzebub Bixby III. Your friends hired me to locate.
Wait, didn't you go with Sickwolf when we all
are my friends?
Oh, of course we are. Of course we all are.
Yes. I mean, we are your friends, but did you not? I mean, I thought that
everybody, Ross, yes-anded themselves out of having two characters. Okay, everybody made the group decision, apart from you.
Yeah, you are my true friend. They are friends, but you are my true friends, and I will stick with you no matter what.
We're going to have to stop the narrative.
There's a disappointment in this room right now. A bit of anger.
I mean, Beelzebub has done some stuff, haven't you, Zoom?
What did you hire? What did you need him for?
I don't know.
But, okay, he was supposed to know some people in the town. He was supposed to sort of get us in, but I mean, didn't quite. I mean, did that work out very well, Beelzebub?
He was very busy at the time.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure that you were actually friends with him as far as.
Perhaps you should go back and see if he's free today. I mean, you're on speaking terms.
Everyone just wants to ditch him. Just wants to run off.
That's the episode. We're just trying to get rid of Beelzebub subtly.
I love that plan. Such a Velda plan. Let's just ditch him outside the bike sheds. Come on,
You go and do something and we'll go somewhere else. See you in half an hour.
Fulton, the main thing that we are here for, of course, is to investigate, the SH, etc.
Everyone can spell. They're not all toddlers. So if we let's just say shard.
The shard.
Aye.
Sorry.
And then, but the Pathfinders have proven to be efficient in their bureaucracy, let's say.
Yeah, the red tape around that place was impenetrable.
Are we to infer, Fulton, that this adventure you've had is something to do with the shard?
Aye, the armies, basically anybody that died, like my brother, like up to that point, when he was looking at the pearly gates, the one that MZ was waiting in the line of, the big line that you go into the pearly gates of whatever person.
I'm not sure they were pearly.
No, what do you mean? Do you mean the queue of Pharasma?
They're like
the pearly gates.
Bony gates.
The bone
gristly.
The boneyard.
I see what he means. The bones can be look a bit pearly.
Oh yeah, all right. Fair enough.
No, I know. I
They've been
digress.
buffed up and shit.
No, bones don't look pearly. They look bleached.
So
basically, anybody that's died is now alive and working their way from, they've reached Etran's Folly, and there's thousands upon thousands of undead.
When you say alive, you mean undead, right? Okay. I just there's a difference. I just want to make sure for 100% what the fuck we're dealing with. It's undead, yeah?
Hold on.
Live but dead.
Fulton, sorry, it's taking me a while to adjust to your rather peculiar patois and way of telling stories. So I'm to understand that the queue of Pharasma has gone, and they've all become undead things in an army.
And they're working their way down from the north all the way to the south.
So how come MZ wasn't made into a zombie then?
I don't know.
Because he got sucked off into the axe.
Which, by the way, is so cool.
Yeah, let me ask him. How come you weren't like one of the undead?
I was.
No, but I mean, like... Oh, yeah, you were. No, but you weren't like a zombie thing like those guys.
All right, this is really going to tire me out. I might not be able to speak for quite a long time, but... So... I was undead, and then basically I kind of saw you. You were the first thing that I saw. I could only remember sort of the junk golem, and then my whole afterlife kind of disappeared within my mind. And then I saw you through the shard, and then I was able to manifest myself because I'm so strong and so badass. And so I came back to life with my new old new longsword, and I stopped the he just gets too tired and can't speak.
I bet he's saying
some magic thing happened and
God, I wish I could speak to that axe. I bet he didn't say that at all.
I bet MZ is saying that the power of our... Because we gave him coins, we gave him his weapons to be buried with. I bet he's being really grateful to us for doing that, and he's saying that friendship gave him power beyond undeath, and I bet he's not saying it was just all his own power, because he was definitely part of the team, and he definitely wasn't into just himself doing everything by himself all the time.
No,
why not?
Fulton, was he angry about having his afterlife curtailed to be stuck in an axe to be wielded by your rather stubby hand?
No, because, he can do things. He gets fresh air.
He's dead.
It's an axe.
Yeah, but it's out in the open, isn't it? You get to see the sun.
I mean,
quite loads of the time, it's like down your back, like near your butt.
Yes, it's literally down your...
Every time you shit yourself, he smells it bad.
Yes, I mean, in fact, it's down your sweaty crevasse.
Oh, yeah, that's actually true.
But you are still getting along then?
Hey!
Good, because otherwise that would be a shame to be carrying around your ex-boyfriend, wouldn't it? Optimism nailed it.
What if he gets rusty? What if he gets angry? What if he murders us in our sleep? Some sort of undead axe. No, I mean, I liked MZ, but, he's an axe now.
Well, why would he go to killing us?
Well, because Fulton's not going to look after him,
the only reason that he's in the axe is because we are friends.
I'll have you know.
The power of the friendship meant that the reason he's not going to do this shit. We saved him as a ghost.
Aye, right. I was a blacksmith. I take care of my weapons, mate. You've just got a stupid little silly one.
Hey, hang on. Come on, Fulton. You've been through a lot. Let's not take shots at everybody else, all right?
Sorry.
It is stupid.
It is stupid.
I mean, I didn't pick it. I found it.
The handle's all wrong. You can't. This weighted completely baffling. I don't know.
I thought that Vaughn's found you. I thought this was a...
The axe just twitches in Fulton's hands as if it's trying to say something. Fulton!
I thought it said it was too
Aye.
tiny.
Fulton!
Aye.
Do you remember his tent?
He just said, did you remember his tent?
I remember the tent.
Do you know what? I'm not wholly convinced. I think this might be Fulton, because you look terrible, Fulton. I've got to be honest. I mean, you didn't look so great when you left, but you look like real bad.
I haven't slept in 3 days. Hey!
I mean, not to have fear, but I think you have. There's a little bit more going on for you here. I think there's possibly, there's some kind of psychological business that needs to be slept out at the very least.
Probably, but I'm sure it could do no harm.
You could sleep in one of our hotel rooms, but you blew it up.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well, see that. To be honest, it's a bit rubbish.
Maybe we should have a bit of lunch and then just all go and have a snooze, because I'm still pretty hungover.
I just need to just check before we go to have a rest and things. Okay, is that how pressing? How close is this army? This is an army of the undead, guys. It's coming to get us.
Good point.
And we need to just know. I mean, how close are these?
So, how far was Etran's Folly away from here?
A long way away. It took you months to travel by boat to get to Absalom, so it's a long way away. It's up in the north.
So, they were just before I got teleported. They were literally at Etran's Folly. So they're quite a way away, but it's an army of undead.
It doesn't matter anyway. There's nothing we could do about it anyway. We're going to tell the Pathfinders to tell us to get in a queue for another 3 days. The army will be here by the time we report it to head Pathfinder or whatever it is.
Yeah, okay. Yes. So, I mean, maybe we are saying that we give up on the Pathfinders, but we have a shard, yeah? We have a shard. And you have a shard?
Aye.
So we got two...
Wait, we have two pieces of this.
Oh, yeah.
Very important thing.
I got it.
Why didn't you say that at the beginning?
What do you mean? You never said... I said that I got the shard.
Is that like a
I thought you were
little...
talking about the shard that we've got here, not another one.
No,
Velda, that's the thing, mate. There is more than one. You see, when you put the shards together, they would make something.
Dan, is there like a little room, like in that pub we used to go in when we played, when we used to work at that tourist attraction, there was like a little room on the side. Is there a room like that we can go in and just be just us?
Absolutely.
Do you want to go play D&D? Is that what you do?
Actually, in game, I want to play D&D. Yeah, I've got a game, let's have a go. No, let's go in this little room where no one can see us. I want to see this shard. Let me see both of them.
Okay, let's have a look at the shard, see if they fit together. Come on.
Yeah. So, when I touched it, it gave me... I don't know, it gave me this power. And it, spoke to me. And the guy, the, undead head honcho, I think he was like, it speaks to you as it speaks to me. Where's the other shard?
You got loads of stuff that speaks to you now. You got an axe that speaks to you. You got a shard that speaks to you.
It's frustrating because you're the most unreliable chronicler I've ever met. So
have you seen your maps? They're shit.
Now, look, there's no to get personal. Some people regard my maps as... I'll have you know that they are there. No, yeah, they were shit. Yes. I'm not a cartographer. I'm a wizard.
But so far be it from me to just try and get to the fucking point. Fuck. Okay. we have got two shards of this very important thing, and the Whispering Turret fucking knows about it, and it calls it.
Hang on, wait, Shania, I appreciate you barreling towards a conclusion here, but there's one tiny thing about that. The Whispering Tyrant didn't know you, didn't see you, doesn't know that you've got it, does he, Fulton? Does he? That's not true, is it, Fulton?
No, he does.
What? Did you see him as well?
No, there was a big rumbling noise and says, I am the Whispering Tyrant.
Oh, and let me guess, he lives in your socks now.
As you look at the two shards lying side by side on the table, as you're looking at it, you can sort of see your own reflections in it. And as you glance down on it, you see it kind of seems to flicker for a moment, and you almost think you see an eye looking back at you that isn't one of your own. And then it moves again, and for a brief moment, you see a sight of what looks like a city of towers, a city of sort of yellowish sandstone buildings somewhere in a jungle with high granite walls surrounding it, full of statues with strange animal heads, and then it shimmers away and you're back to looking at your own reflections.
Can I do some sort of a thing to see if I know what that place is?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a go ahead and give me a society check to see if you can know what that city is.
Oh, fantastic. Society. 12.
12. I can tell you that maybe you'll find out in another episode. That's where we leave it for tonight.
That game had one dice roll in it.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
Sneaks in the end.